Hello, cherished viewers. Welcome to Teach Connect. I'm Perthra your facilitator for today. Don't forget to subscribe and comment for us to get your views with regards to our various videos that we will be posting. Today's session is centered on liberal studies, and it's my pleasure to walk you through some aspect of liberal studies per my learning outcomes. So what are the learning outcomes? By the end of this session, we will be able to understand some fundamental human rights enshrined in our 1992 Constitution. That is number one. Number two, we will look at the 5 categories or types of human rights that we have. Then lastly, we will look at some selected concepts with regards to human rights in Ghana. I hope you will enjoy. Rights are very, very key in every individual's life. Without right, we cease to exist because the worst will happen, that the society will come at halt. Now, there are a lot of rights enshrined in the 1992 Constitution of Ghana. But with regards to my presentation today, look at 4 of these rights. 4. We have many of them, but we are going to look at 4 in today's presentation. And these 4 are very, very key as the rest. So, we'll pick our 1992 Constitution of Ghana, Chapter 5, the 4th Republican Constitution, of course. 1. We have the right to life. So, in today's section, we'll be looking at right to life. Then we have the right to fair trial. After that, we look at the right to, that is, freedom of speech. Then, lastly, we'll look at the right to education. So, let's start with right to life. So when we pick our 1992 Constitution and we go straight, Chapter 5, Article 15 helps us to understand this right to life that we are all enjoying currently in Ghana and universal. So when we go to Chapter 5, Clause or Article 13, it says no person shall be deprived of this right. And what is this right that we are talking about? This right is inherent or inalienable aspect of our life. We came into existence with this right. And as a matter of fact, nobody can take it from us. But we have particular instances or situations that this right can be taken from us. So, let's look at some of the situations whereby this right to life of ours can be taken. So, we have heard that in a situation whereby we have a riot or a crime, self-defense. So when an armed robber attacks you or you have a personal attack in your home, your office or wherever you find yourself, you have the right to defend yourself. And in the process of defending yourself, you can take another person's right and it is legal. We have instances where we have mob justice in this country and even around the world. In the process of this mob justice, the security system give warning shots. They use the guns to protect themselves. And in these instances also, they take people's life. And that one is also legal. Now, after being convicted, found guilty of a crime, and the sentence is, at the end, they have to execute you. Your life is taken. And it is also legal. So these are the various instances whereby this right to life can be curtailed or can be deprived from a person. So looking at that, this right to life is not just practiced in Ghana or not held in high esteem in Ghana. But when you go to any country, so we can say that it is universal, no matter your nationality, no matter your creed, no matter your gender, no matter your sex, no matter the tribe, you have right to life. You have that right. You are born with it. It is inalienable aspect of your life. and therefore you have that right fully at hand. And nobody can take it from you unless under these circumstances that we have stated so far. Now let's move on to the other right, which is freedom of speech. Yes, freedom of speech. When you take our 1992 Constitution, you go into Chapter 5, which broadens the fundamental human right that we enjoy. Specifically, Article 21, we get to know that we have the right to freedom of speech. And what does this right, help us to do? No, this right enables us to share our ideas, opinions, suggestions constructively on issues. So, we can even say it is this right that mandate or protect our media personalities, such as our journalists, to be able to voice out the concerns of the people, criticize the government constructively. Is this right that we have to ask questions under symposiums, under lectures, to share our thoughts, to share our ideas on matters relating to us, relating to the community, relating to the country, and even globally. Now we exhibit or we display this right in a manner that does not infringe on any other person's right. Now the right to speech in the Constitution may also be limited under certain conditions. As one may say, to every law there is an exception. So you have the right to give your thought, your opinions on issues. But these your opinions, this your thought, this your suggestions shouldn't be derogatory, shouldn't paint people black, shouldn't incite violence, shouldn't break people down emotionally. So these are some of the instances that the right to speech, freedom to speech, is being curtailed or is one way or the other limited. So currently, when you go into our media space, there are a lot of discussions about political leaders, political figures, but these discussions are driven in such a way that there is no any abusive comment being made, no derogatory remarks, no any defamation of character, and so on and so forth. So you have the right to talk, but there is a limit as to how you talk, the words that you say, and the time that you say them.